So welcome back to a new video guys, and today we'll be talking about trigonometric ratios at some specific angles. By specific angles I mean that we'll be taking the angles 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. Only these angles we'll be taking, and we'll be finding all the values of all the 6 trigonometric ratios: sine, cos, tan, cosecant, cot and secant at these angles. So there is a proper method to find these values, and if you understand that method, remembering that a big table of values will become a bit easy. Although as you practice more and more, you will be able to memorize the values more, but this method will help you a bit. So let's get started. So let's start by making an equilateral triangle, and let's draw an angle bisector from one angle to the base to the opposite side like this. So okay, so now we have this equilateral triangle, and we know that in any equilateral triangle all the 3 angles are 60 degrees. This is 60, this is 60, and as we have drawn an the angle bisector from this angle, so both the angles will be 30 degrees, right? Half of 60. And when the angle bisector is drawn from one angle to the opposite side, it makes an angle of 90 degrees. Also it divides that opposite side into 2 equal halves. So let's say this is A, this is B, this is C and this is D. So if AB, let's assume that AB is 2A, although we can take it as A also or X also, anything, but just to simplify our further calculations, because here we have to divide it into 2 equal parts. So here let us assume it as twice of A. So this will also be twice of A, and here it will be divided into 2 equal halves. So if BD will be A, and in the same way DC will also be A. Got it? So now what do we do? Let's make this any one right angle triangle separately. Okay, so this point will be A, this will be B and this will be D. This is the right angle triangle at point D, and this is 60 degrees, this is 90, this is 30, and this is twice of A, 2A, and this is A. Now we do not know AD, so let's first find AD using Pythagoras theorem. So using Pythagoras theorem, AD square will be equal to hypotenuse square minus the other side square. So 2A square, 2A whole square minus A square, so it will be 4A square minus A square. So AD square comes out to be 3A square, and now we need AD, so let's take square root on both sides. So AD will be equal to square root 3, and this A comes out. So AD is square root 3A. So let's write here square root 3A. Now we have this right angle triangle. Using this right angle triangle, we'll be able to find the values of all the 6 trigonometric ratios at 2 angles, 60 and 30. Okay, so let's first find out for 60 degrees. Before we go ahead, you remember the 2 rules. First one is so, ka, toa, and second one is some people have curly brown hair turned permanent black. So some people use some of you uses the above one, so ka, toa, opposite and hypotenuse, and some others use perpendicular and base, so you can use the one you like. So this is the basic thing, you have to memorize this. Okay, so let's start by writing the values for sine 30 degrees. Okay, 60 degrees, sorry, sine 60 degrees. Opposite by hypotenuse, and it means square root 3A by 2A. A cancels out, so it will be square root 3 by 2. Now cos 60 degree, adjacent by hypotenuse. We are talking about 60. So adjacent by hypotenuse means A by 2A. A cancels out, so 1 by 2. Tan 60 degrees, opposite by adjacent, square root 3A by A, so it comes out to be square root 3. And now we can easily find the cosecant 60 degrees. Although we can use triangle, you can use triangle, but I'll directly write it using the reciprocal. So 2 by square root 3, it is the reciprocal of sine. Secant is the reciprocal of cos, so 1 by 2 reciprocal will be 2 by 1 or 2, and finally cot 60 degrees is the reciprocal of tan 60 degrees. It is square root 3, so reciprocal means 1 by square root 3. We have got all the 6 values of for 60 degrees. Now let's write for 30 degrees. Sine 30 degrees. Now we are talking about this angle 30 degrees. So opposite will be BD, that is A, and hypotenuse remains the same, 2A. So it becomes 1 by 2. Now cos 60 degrees, adjacent square root 3 A by hypotenuse 2A, A cancels out, so square root 3 by 2. Then this is 30 degrees. So tan 30 degrees will be opposite by adjacent. Opposite is A and adjacent is square root 3A, so it means 1 by square root 3. Fine. Then cosecant will be reciprocal of sine, so cosecant 30 degrees will be equal to 1 by 2, reciprocal is 2 by 1, so or 2, and secant 30 degrees reciprocal of cos, so 2 by square root 3, and finally cot 30 degrees reciprocal of tan, so 1 by root 3, reciprocal will be square root 3. So these are all the values, all the 6 values for two angles 60 and 30 degrees. So using this equilateral triangle, whenever you are in exam, you can just memorize. If you are not able to memorize that complete set of tables, you can use this triangle. Remember that there was an equilateral triangle, it was divided into 2 halves, and then this angle was 60, this was 30, and then you can, hypotenuse we took as 2A and the adjacent was A. Then we found out the opposite. So this may take a bit of time, but if you are not remembering, at least you can find out. So this is how we find out the values for 30 and 60 degrees. Now let's talk about 45 degrees. So let's start with a right angle triangle and assume that this is right angled at, this is A, this is B, and this is C, right angled at B. And we have to assume that one angle is 45 degrees. We have constructed it in such a way that the base angle or one angle is 45 degrees. Now using the angle sum property, if the two angles are given, we can find the third angle. We can subtract the sum of these two from 180 degrees. We'll get the angle A also as 45 degrees. Now if these two are equal, it means this is an isosceles triangle and the sides opposite to the equal angles are equal. It means BC and AB will be equal. So let's say this is small a, so this will also be small a. And then we can find out the hypotenuse AC using the Pythagoras theorem. So AC square will be equal to A square plus A square, which is equal to 2A square, and finally we can take square root on both sides. So we get AC equals square root of 2A. A comes out, square root of A square is A. So this is square root 2A. And now we can find out the 6 trigonometric ratios. So how will we do that? Sine 45, opposite A, hypotenuse square root 2A. So A by square root 2A will be equal to 1 by square root 2A, cancels out. Then cos 45 will be equal to adjacent A by hypotenuse square root 2A. So 1 by square root 2. So for 45 degrees, you can see that the sine and cos values are equal. Now let's find tan. So tan 45 opposite by adjacent, it means A by A, which is equal to 1. And then we can write the other 3. Cosecant 45 will be equal to reciprocal of 1 by root 2. So root 2 secant 45, again the reciprocal of 1 by root 2. So root 2. So at 45 cosecant and secant are also equal. And cot 45, tan 45 was 1, reciprocal of 1 is 1 only. So cot 45 is also 1. Now let's talk about the two remaining angles. So far we have done 30, 60 and 45. Let's talk about 0 and 90 degrees. So for 0, let's say we have this triangle, and if we want to make this angle 0, let's say this is some angle theta, and if we want to make this angle as 0, we'll bring this down and this point will touch this point here. Okay. So then what happened? Opposite will become 0. Opposite side will become 0. And opposite is 0. Then sine 0 will be opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite by hypotenuse is anything. Let's say this is x, and this angle, how it will look like? It will be like this. That this hypotenuse is overlapping the adjacent side. So both of them, hypotenuse and adjacent, both will be x. So opposite is 0. Opposite by x, 0 by x will be 0. Then cos 0, what will be the value? Adjacent by hypotenuse, both are x. So x by x value will be 1. Then tan 0, opposite by adjacent. Opposite is 0, adjacent is x, so 0. Then cosecant 0 will be equal to, this is 0 by x, that will be x by 0. And when there is a 0 in the denominator, it is not defined. For anything, when there is a 0 in the denominator, it is not defined. Then secant 0, reciprocal of 1, cos, so it will be 1 only. And then finally cot 0, reciprocal of 0 by x, means x by 0, again it is not defined. So this is for 0 degrees. So this is how you can learn that there is a right angle triangle, any angle, we are making that angle to equal to 0. So the adjacent and hypotenuse, they become equal to each other, and opposite is 0. Now let's talk about the one remaining angle, that is 90 degrees. So for 90 degrees, what we will do? We have to make this theta angle as 90 degrees. So what do? We go like this. So it will be like this. So we get a vertical line where the adjacent becomes 0, adjacent becomes 0, and hypotenuse and the opposite becomes equal. Okay, so sine 90 will be equal to opposite by hypotenuse, means x by x, so it will be 1. But cos 90 will be equal to adjacent upon hypotenuse, so 0 upon x will be equal to 0. Then tan 90 will be equal to opposite is x upon adjacent, adjacent is 0, so 0 in the denominator means not defined. Got it? And then cosecant, we can write cosecant 90 will be equal to 1, reciprocal of 1 is 1, secant 90, reciprocal of x by 0, 0 by x, it will be x by 0, again not defined. And finally cot 90 will be equal to reciprocal of x by 0, means 0 by x, which will be equal to 0. So this is 0s and 90 degrees. So these are the specific angles we have done: 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. So this was all about this method. I hope this will help you a lot. After this video, we'll be doing a lot of questions based on these specific angles, and instead of using that table, I'll be using these methods. I'll show you how to memorize that. If you're not able to use that, if you're not able to memorize that table, how to use these things to quickly memorize it while doing the questions. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe and share with as many students as possible. Take care. Bye.